We'll open the floor for Kara Dunn. Rod.
Kara, you guys played from behind in regulation to send it to overtime, and then you played from behind in the first overtime. Did that take a little bit of out of you, going into that second overtime, do you think?
At that point, I felt like my adrenaline was just going, so I didn't really feel any difference from.
Kara, how much does a game like this help you guys in the long run, fighting 2 overtimes against a quality opponent?
Yeah, obviously it's not the best thing to lose, but I think facing that adversity before, like earlier in the ACC season will be good for us. We have a lot to learn from it, and I think that it doesn't stop us at all with accomplishing our goals coming up. So.
How much tonight seemed like Virginia Tech took away several other? How much kind of did you and Tony take a thing onto your shoulders a lot?
Yeah, I feel like, well, everything wasn't like more so like run than me and Tony, but like I think that's just how it went. We had the hotter hands, I guess, so we just tried to score any way that we could. It's really bearing down to getting stops on defense. Like, we can score all we want. Anyone can score, but if we're not getting stops on defense, it turns out like how it did tonight. So,
Could you walk us through that charge call at the end of overtime? I mean, the end of the regulation, what did you see there?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to like pin the game on one thing. Yeah, it wasn't the best, but I mean, you can't control what the refs call. And we had a few calls that we didn't really agree with, but you just got to play the game. You can't focus on that.
You guys had to overcome, Danny not being out there in the second half. And if she can't go moving forward, how will you guys as a team sort of overcome that if she can't go next game or a few games ahead?
Yeah, I think we'll just have to adjust. We've adjusted before. In the summer, all of that. I think that we're pretty prepared for it.
Coach talked about learning from this loss. I guess obviously don't want to learn lessons through losses, but how like Chad said, how much of a lesson is this learn? Being in a game back and forth like this, kind of a postseason type of feel. How much y'all learn from this, kind of get better from this going forward?
Yeah, I think that it was good for our younger players like Chit Chat and even like Russ, like people who haven't really been in that position before. If things don't go the way they know how to, I guess, go about the game. Like next time, hopefully we won't be in that position ever again. But next time they'll be more prepared for it. Also, same for us. We gotta learn how to fight against that adversity. Keep going a little bit extra and be able to pull it out at the end.